Got a new bedding for Lookie, my Russian tortoise. And we have some sand in there. I traditionally used to use lizard litter, and that causes so much dust everywhere that I worry about them breathing it in all the time. And it also makes the house dusty. So I used lizard litter for years with my bearded dragons, and I've done the paper towels, and more recently I've done kind of a carpet, kind of like a slash carpet towel mix, and that works really well. And she gets a lot of traction with that, but the tendency on it to get dirty is kind of gross. And sand, of course, is generally not recommended because they can become impacted if they eat it. And all the reptile sand products that they have at the big box stores are really bad at absorbing any kind of waste that the animals produce. It literally just like sits on the top of like the calci sand and all of those things. And I'm gonna give this a little bit of a try to see how this goes. What do you think? This needs dried out a little bit. This is play sand from the nursery, but as you can see, it's a little bit damp. I got 2 bags in here, and it's tamped down really well with a tiling tool. And she's usually in here if she's not outside. I try to put her out most days if it's warm. And I have a baby pool for her. It's that green one. It's in some other videos. But I am worried about animals getting in there. The neighbors have some dogs or a cat or a wild animal like a raccoon or something could come in, or a hawk. So I want to get some screen like this kind here, or some chicken wire screen, and put over it and just make a tortoise table. It's just like screens and some 2x4s and some flat pieces of wood for the bottom. It would work out really well. What do you think? I'm worried about that getting in her eyes. Now, I do have eye drops of vitamin A that I give her about every other day. She's looking like she might need a water soak. She's looking slightly dehydrated, and the reason I can tell is, I'm sorry, big reach, her eyes, and that's true on bearded dragons as well. They look like they're a little bit just sunken. I hate using that word, but that's the appropriate one. And with your tortoise, you want to, of course, watch their behavior, because if they have eye slunkenness or discharge of any sort, or like if the eyes are swollen, that's a sign that you need to change your husbandry, like maybe increase the temperature. It's kind of a big deal, and really